Hi everyone, welcome to MJS Coaching Football. Really appreciate you watching my channel. In my previous video clip, I talked to you about our 5-bag pursuit drill. What I'm going to talk to you about in this video is one of our other pursuit drills that we call our play fast pursuit drill. Now, for those people that have seen the 5-bag pursuit, there are a lot of similarities between the two drills, but there's one huge difference in the play fast pursuit drill that's not a part of the 5-bag pursuit drill, and that's what I really want to focus on here in this video today. Okay? So play fast pursuit up here, and first we'll start with the coaching points. We want to incorporate, and here's the biggest difference between play fast pursuit drill and 5-bag pursuit drill. We incorporate the knockback into the get off. All right? Whether you're a safety or you're a nose guard, you have to knock back. Okay? So it incorporates the knockback. It incorporates, we make them do a burpee and get up on their feet with their feet hot, and that's part of the reaction, and they have to do all of this perfectly, as you'll see. But the biggest difference between the two drills is number one here, which is why it's number one, and we incorporate the knockback. Okay? And then as you see here in number three, it's all the same points as the 5-bag pursuit drill, in addition to the knockback and the burpee. Okay, those are the two big ones. The biggest one being the knockback, the burpee being the second. Other than that, it's 5-bag pursuit drill. Okay, so in order to get those same coaching points, you got to go watch the 5-bag pursuit drill. All right, so here we go. These blank zeros here are the bags, the agile bags that are held by these blockers. So B1 is blocker 1 through B5. Okay, from an organizational standpoint, the setup of this drill is different from the 5-bag pursuit in that all 5 lines are opposite the pursuit instead of being behind the pursuit. Again, you got to watch the 5-bag pursuit video in order to understand that. Okay, so we set up the lines the same way as the 5-bag pursuit, so I'm not going to get into that. Okay, the D's are the defenders. I have them in different colors so you can see the different lines. All right, here, this is signifying the knockback, which I'll get into momentarily. We set up specifically on purpose. This drill is made a lot hotter, and we do this on a Wednesday in the second period of opportunity in our practice schedule. Remember, we open every practice with 5-bag pursuit on the defense, and then we incorporate this roughly halfway through when they're starting to feel they're kind of a little bit tired, and this really emphasizes focus and detail when you're tired. Okay? So we're going to have the CRs for Coach Romero, our defensive line coach. He's going to utilize the stick ball again, and he's going to utilize the point again. And he's going to vary it in terms of how long he waits to point. And again, the same points as 5-bag pursuit. Okay? So now it's the sequence of the drill. Okay, remember all the other lines are opposite the pursuit. Is the defenders over here, whether they're a safety, they assume their safety stance. If they're a nose guard, they assume their nose guard stance. They're a Mike linebacker, they assume their Mike linebacker stance. That's what number one means. Okay? And then on that stick ball movement, here's the biggest thing. They got to knock back the agile bag. And the blockers, as you see here, give resistance. Okay? Give resistance. So if they don't knock back the agile bag full, so we give resistance, but we also have our the blockers let go so we can fully see. Now I stand right here behind, so I can tell better than anybody if they're doing the knockback properly. Okay? So yes, I am that guy. I'm the bad cop in this drill. You bet. Okay? So I'm standing here. We have the same thing as 5-bag pursuit as far as who the ball carriers are. We have another coach here, and then hopefully when we get a GA, we'll have a fourth coach, so we have eyes everywhere. Okay? The knockback part's the biggest piece. We always talk about stun the blocker, right? Boom, you got to stun them first, get the separation. Okay? If they don't do that, I make them go through the whole drill. Okay, including the pursuit after they get the point. They have to tap the hip, and then once the hips, if somebody crosses their face, they work downfield this way, right, as they fan out down the field. All that has to happen. And then they get the vaunted boop rhythmic whistle, which is their cue for everybody back. And then they're told we didn't get a knockback. And I don't use names, I don't point out individuals. The whole group's got to redo it. There wasn't knockback, and you're also teaching all the other guys waiting in line. Okay, because believe it or not, it's not like these guys are relieved. They're a little ticked off that they're going to miss their repetition. Because this is how you get on the field when you play for us, right? You pursue properly, you knock back, you do all those things. All right? So after the knockback, they do the one up down with the old term for burpee, okay? And then he'll point, and all the defenders have to sprint and cut the butt and angle and touch the near hip of the ball carrier. Again, everything the same as, you guessed it, 5-bag pursuit. And then what happens is these 5 blockers, as they're running, they get over here and get lined up. They become the defenders, and then the next guys in line up, get the agile bag, and they're the blockers. And then we're ready to rock. Assuming that they don't get called back, right? Then this next group goes. If they are going to get called back, quite often I'll just put my hand up like this. That'll prevent them from all getting in position and then wasting and taking time to get out, right, to make room for the group to come back again. All right, to answer that question. Okay, so then the defenders, assuming they did it properly, they go back to the end of the same line they were in, either 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Okay, so we call these loafs. All right, all defenders do it again. We're looking for the perfect pursuit. Again, we do it roughly halfway through on a Wednesday. The loafs include poor knockback, as I explained. If they do a poor up down or a burpee, right, again, I get to be the bad cop in this drill. If they turn the incorrect way, so if the coach points this way and they turn that way, that's going to bring everybody back. If they give poor effort in pursuit, either they're going half speed, they're not taking the proper angle, they don't touch the hip, number 5, those are all loafs, and they're going to bring everybody back. They're going to have to do it again. Okay? So for us, this is a Wednesday drill in season. We do it every other day in the preseason. We do it every other day in the spring. Okay? We do 5-bag pursuit every day of spring, every day of preseason, every day of, okay? So there we go. Even on the walkthrough Fridays, we do 5-bag pursuit drill. So play fast pursuit incorporates knock back, a burpee. You got to get up and react in case you get knocked off your feet. All the different things that can happen, you try and simulate as best as possible in this drill, and that's what our play fast pursuit drill is. So if you have any questions about any of this, please reach out to me at Coach M.J. Sullivan, one word, Coach M.J. Sullivan @gmail.com, and I'd be happy to get back to you.